Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 3 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news out of Pitt County where a man is now facing charges after deputies in Florida say that he tried to scam a realtor out of some money. Now earlier this month, a Florida Sheriff's Office arrested 61-year-old Kelly Butler and held him for extradition. Pitt County deputies say back on April 2nd, they learned that Butler posed as a property owner, pretending to be sick so that he couldn't meet the realtor in person. Instead, they communicated via emails and texts. Deputies say Butler eventually told the realtor to wire money to him. According to warrants, the farmland is located on Holland Road outside Belvoir and was sold for $344,500. Now, Butler was charged with attempting to obtain property valued at $100,000 or more, identity theft, forgery, and uttering. The man was brought to Pitt County on Thursday to face charges. He's being held on a $500,000 secured bond. And now we want to turn our attention to the massive nor'easter that is producing blizzard conditions across New York City and other portions of New England. NBC's Emily Akeda has more.
This is anticipated to be one of the top 10 worst snowstorms in New York City history as I trudge through what is officially 15+ inches of snow here in Central Park and counting. And certainly while it is a beautiful scene in this park, it is dangerous out on the roadways, and that is why New York City officials are issuing a rare travel ban to keep people off the roads, to allow those snow plows and emergency vehicles to continue to do their work. That is through noon today. At times we saw snowfall rates in parts of the Northeast 2 to even 3+ inches an hour. That, coupled with the really strong winds, which have also those gusts exceeding 80 miles an hour, have proven cause for concern, and it's why so many officials across the region are urging people to stay home. But I walked over here because I think this is a really telling scene of exactly the intensity of this storm. You look here, you can see just how much snow has piled up. This is a snow bench, believe it or not. I'm also going to walk over here to show you just the weight of the snow. We're talking about a wet, heavy snow, and you can see how it's weighing down on these branches. That proves problematic for power outages because the branches snap onto power lines. It's why hundreds of thousands of people are without power from Virginia to Massachusetts, and some energy providers say it could take days to restore as the snow continues to fall here in New York. I'll send it back to you.
Well, thank you, Emily, for that report. We now turn to your weather forecast. And again, we will keep our focus on that nor'easter here for the next few moments. Again, highlighting that this is a system, this area of low pressure that's causing all of this snow across New England. That was with us over this weekend. So if you're wondering if we have any exposure to this system, well, the northwesterly winds that have been keeping us cold today are a direct impact from the circulation of that nor'easter. So in that instance, we are again feeling some impacts from the system. But more importantly, we already felt them. It was over this weekend when we had rain showers roll through on Sunday. This is that same low pressure system that has now again cruised up the Atlantic coast of the U.S. and is producing quite a bit of snow. Let's take a look again at radar. Right now, some of the snowiest spots we've seen so far are eastern Massachusetts and Rhode Island, where we've seen nearly 3 feet of snow in Rhode Island. Right now, 32.8 inches. That is as of our last checked. Toms River, New Jersey, seeing just under 2 feet of snow. New York, just under 20 inches, and well, there is more on the way. So let's give the folks up in New England a little bit of grace if we've got any sort of, mail delivery going to and from those areas. Right now in eastern North Carolina, things are looking a little bit better. 45 degrees right now in Grifton, comes with partly sunny skies. We do have some clouds out there, but I think partly to mostly sunny, at least at this hour. 45 degrees feels like 38 when you factor in that northwesterly wind at 15 miles an hour. And it's that 15-mile-an-hour breeze that has kept our air temperatures from really getting all that warm. We're in the low to mid 40s right now in a westerly to northwesterly wind coming in at around 10 to 20 miles an hour sustained is making it feel like we are still in the 30s. Now wind gusts are ranging between around 20 to 30 miles an hour. It has been a windy day so far today, and we've got a little bit more of a breeze planned coming up again for tomorrow. Maybe not quite as strong as today, but still going to get to feel those northwesterly winds, keeping our air temps from getting too warm too quickly. Overnight tonight, 41 degrees at 6, turns to 37 by 9, 35 by 11, and then we are dropping below freezing as we head towards really 2 to 3 a.m. tomorrow morning. We'll still be below freezing as we wake up at 7 a.m., 28 degrees as you walk out the door. Looking at the right around the freezing point by the time we reach 9 a.m. Going to get into the low 40s by noon, but plentiful sunshine sticks with us through the morning, only to see a little bit more cloud cover try to show up later on in the day. I don't think we're going to see much cloud cover over the tail end of your Tuesday, but certainly Tuesday night into Wednesday, the cloud cover is going to be rolling in. That area of high pressure you see in fade there near Florida will stick around long enough to keep tomorrow sunny, but then on Wednesday and Thursday and even Friday, cloud cover will be dominating more of the skies. Rain chances not really looking all that likely over the next few nights. We do have a chance of maybe a few spot showers here and there as we head through your Monday night into Tuesday morning. But again, not anticipating widespread rain, and the rain that we do see isn't going to last very long. Looking at a quarter of an inch of rain or less for those who even receive it. And now Tuesday, mostly sunny until we get to the evening. That's when the cloud cover really starts to show up. And then we get into, well, some warmer conditions by the time we get to Thursday of this week. 61 degrees on Wednesday, 65 on Thursday, and then another system rolls through, bringing cloud cover and rain showers to the east, and that will cool us back down to the mid-50s by Friday. But over the weekend, we're back in the mid-60s Saturday, upper 60s Sunday, and then we cool back down again, of course, as we kick off next week. Well, that's all we have time for today's 3 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your Monday.